Well, in terms of how Iran's taking it, we can show you this, too. This tweet went up 10:58 p.m. Eastern time, so basically a half an hour ago. The U.S. act of international terrorism targeting and assassinating General Soleimani, the most effective force fighting al-Nusra, al-Qaeda et al., is extremely dangerous and a foolish escalation. The U.S. bears responsibility for all consequences of its rogue adventurism. This, an official response, essentially, from Iran here.
Yeah. And, you know, I think the attack also killed the head of Kataib Hezbollah, who is an Iraqi, in charge of the militia that stormed the embassy the other day. So you have a U.S. airstrike killing the most prominent Iranian in the region, which has incredible influence on Iraqi military and politics, as well as the head of a very large militia in Iraq, on Iraqi soil, almost certainly without the clearance of the Iraqi political leadership. No, it's you know, it's an act of war. There's really no other way to look at it.
To take a step back here and just put this in context of the U.S. relationship with Iran and the trajectory that has been on the last 3 years, the Trump presidency. You think back to what Trump inherited. There was that Iranian nuclear deal that the Obama administration had worked out. That was in place when Trump came in. 3 years later, that deal has been torn up. Now this. What has been happening that precipitated
Well,
this?
there's a direct link. I mean, this Iran nuclear deal, keep in mind, remember, this wasn't just Obama. It was Obama, 6 other countries, the European Union, and codified in a UN Security Council resolution. And it was working out. You know, every few months, the International Atomic Energy Agency's inspectors would go in, see if the Iranians were complying. They were in full compliance. Trump tore it up against the advice of all of his advisors, many of whom were very, very suspicious and distrustful of Iran, basically because he didn't like it, mainly because he didn't like anything that Barack Obama had been associated with this. And this was Obama's probably signal diplomatic achievement. If he had not scuttled the deal, not only did he scuttle the deal and reimpose sanctions, but he also put secondary sanctions on any country that continued to do business with Iran, which was another violation of the deal, by the way. And so Iran is hurting, they're scrambling, and so they're striking back. If the Iranian nuclear deal were still in place, none of this would have happened, absolutely none of it.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.